is really nice. All I eat is tuna and egg. Actually, I don't think there's anyone on yet. I'm looking shocking. Is that better, Lou? I thought it would, because you know when I was looking at it. Sorry, I'm just scoffing a bit of my butty. When I was looking at it, it looked like it was going really slow. What is that then? Are you food from a fire? All right, love it. Oh, thank God for that. So, just got the Diet Coke. So what I was saying, yeah, 3 hours to get here on train, 3 different trains. One train to Huddersfield. And I got a video of this, and I'm going to put the video out tomorrow. But basically, Huddersfield train station. Sorry, remember to eat your butty as well, everyone, because I don't want to eat too late. So Huddersfield train station is grade 1 listed. It's absolutely beautiful. So last time I was going through there on the train, I didn't go out because the train times were so close. But there was a delay today, so I said to the fella, "Are you going to review the airport hotel?" Yeah, I'll show you this room. I'll show you all this room in a minute. I've done a video of the travel down, and I think I'm going to do from Barnsley to Sharm el Sheikh. So I need to film, you know, the trip, and then I'll get it edited up. And I've got I use that Filmora, that Wondershare, so I've got that on my phone. So the videos, I'm going to do videos while I'm away, but on my mobile, so they're not going to be that great because my mobile's crap. But, sorry. I've also got my little camera as well. So, but what was I saying? Anyway, yeah, so I went outside. I said to the fella, "Can I go out?" And he went, "Of course you can." So, because you have to like show your ticket and everything. Anyway, I went out. Oh my God. St George's Square, Huddersfield. Listen, everyone, I've got to do an extra video from there. Got to. I think I cropped the footage up. I think it's one-sided. But I'm going to put it in. Just crank your neck when you watch it. If I can't fix it, I'm going to try and spin it. But basically, you go out, you can't even see this train station yet. That's the best thing. So you come out and it's Victorian, beautiful, and it's a place called St George's Square. And in front you've got Harold Wilson, who was twice Prime Minister, well thought of. He died in 1991, I think. You'll see it on the video. But anyway, there's this building. It's called Lion Summit. Lion. What's it called? It might just be called Lion Building. There's a big, massive lion on top of it. And then there's another one which has got a big, massive Britannia, or like proper Britannia with the spear and the bloody, what's that thing? Should have done that motion with me hand then. What's that thing? Shield. That's what I was trying to say. So she sat there like that, and my eyes nearly popped out my head. And then you turn around and look at it, and it's a grade 1 listed frontage. It's absolutely beautiful. And that was just the... So I'm going to definitely do an history video from Huddersfield. I need to look at these bloody messages because I've just been waffling on about that. That's better. Thanks, Churchyards. Food from a bar. You're not using Motion Ninja or Streamlabs. They are good apps to use, Sarah. You know, I had to change because, you know, like, I don't know what you... Well, obviously you use one of them, Food from Afar, but... I want to show you this room in a minute and the view that I've got, which is a bit of a shit view, really, but there you go. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I've recently just had to update it, and I've used Wondershare for years, and you know when you get, like, used to whatever editing tool you use, and it's a nightmare, really. I tried to go to that CapCut, and I just couldn't get used to it. But when it's up next year, I'll definitely use them. I'll ask you again, because I'll forget those names. Ginger Ale, hiya Sarah, just got in from work. How long have you been on? Not too long. No, there's 2 lives. There's one before this, but I did that on my iPad and it was just off the Wi-Fi from the hotel and it weren't any good. You know this dress, it's my mum's. My mum lent it me. I've got a white back. Look, I could put me could put me fake tan on, you know me, I don't care. But yeah, and it's lovely. This is like thingy. And my mum's lent me a load of dresses. My mum's got some really gorgeous clothes and I've not been able to like wear any of her clothes because my mum's only slim. And so I don't know why I was supposed to take after my dad. My dad was fat, but but anyway, so now I've lost some weight and I grew away. My mum said, "Oh, do you want to borrow these dresses?" So she's lent me this one. I folded them all up, so I can't show you, but I'll have them on. I'm going to do vlogs, like hopefully try and do a daily vlog because I'm not going to be drinking on this holiday, and I want to show everybody what's going on. So that's that. But what was I saying? I'm all over it, Joanna. I've not had a drink, honestly. Ginger Ale, it's just started off. Food from afar, thumbs up, guys, please. Oh, thanks, Food from afar. Love the old style train stations. Oh, Lou, honestly, why don't you come with me when I do it? In fact, yes. Why don't you come to Huddersfield? It's only up the road for you. Get Chris to drop you off. That's a brilliant idea, that, actually. How about we plan it? Chris can drop you off in Huddersfield. We'll have a day in Huddersfield. We'll go and find somewhere nice to eat. Bring the boys. We'll do some filming, and then I'll drop you back off in Oldham, and then I'll just go back up over Roanfirth. Let's see if we can do it. Quite easy. We've got you on our lives with Streamlabs. It's quite easy. It's just for live streams, not editing. Oh, right. Susan Parker, we have 2 stations in Newark-on-Trent. The buildings here are incredible. Well, I'm going to have to definitely come and have a look, aren't I? Newark-on-Trent. Just give us an idea, Susan, because some places I know exactly where they are. Newark, is that like Midlands way? Just have a bite of my butter. You don't mind me eating, do you, everybody? I know it's a bit rude, but churchyards and cemeteries, I love anything Victorian. I love it. Have you seen the egg churchyards? Someone said the other day in the comments, they said, I really like your house. It's like a museum. I suppose it is. Well, it will be by the time I finish. Actually, my front room, I'm going to make it into like a cosy. And this is going to sound really strange, and I promise you, everyone, it's not going to be kitsch, but the vibe that I want in the house is Witch's Cottage. I've actually called it Coven Cottage, and I don't mean like, you know, I don't want like cauldrons bubbling or anything like that, but, you know, like the furniture, I want it to be like cosy, and I'm working on a project at the moment. And, you know, the chair that I recovered a while ago, I've got loads to say tonight, everyone, so... you know, but the chair that I covered a while ago, I'm stripping it all back again, and I'm making like a patchwork type cover now, which looks amazing. So I'll do a video on it eventually. At the moment, I'm just getting cracking with it, and then I'm going to do the buffet, and I'm going to do the chair. Lose life. Oh, I would love that. Driving test again on Friday. I might be driving. Yeah, you'll smash it, Lou. You'll smash it. You'll do it. No problem whatsoever. You'll do it. I'll have to make sure I come to Oldham and bus then, won't I? No, not good when you're driving. I'm only joking. I know you're a good driver. Food from afar. Good luck, Lou. Yeah, good luck, love. You don't need it, Lou. You'll smash it. No, I know you will. Churchyards and cemeteries, multitasking, eating and vlog. Well, that brings me on to where I've just been. So I'm staying at this hotel at Manchester Airport. And the reason why I decided to do it, by the way, it was really cheap when I booked it. And when I did like park and ride, which is what I usually do, you know, like the park and you leave your car and they park it up for you, the meet and greet, that's it. Well, I'd like 80 odd quid. And I'm thinking, right, well, hang on a minute. So I'm going to have to be out of bed at like 3 o'clock in the morning, something ridiculous like that. I have to drive all the way to Manchester Airport from Barnsley, which is, it's not a small feat, especially when you've got bloody Stockport to deal with in the morning and stuff. Then I'm going to obviously get parked up and I'm going to pay him £80 to do that. And then I've got to do the drive back, and I just thought, there's got to be an easier way. So that's why I decided that what I was going to do is get the train, which was a bit laborious, but was all right because I had all the time in the world. And then I'm staying here. So and I think that'll be better because when I get up in the morning, I've got my coffee and everything. I've got all my stuff. And then I can just breeze over there. I've just done the walk now. So I've just walked to I need to have a look at these comments. Just hang on. Churchyards and cemeteries. I love the Victorian things too. Feel like other world. Lou, they're brilliant, aren't they? Susan Parker. Yes, in between Lincoln and Nottingham. But I am an Oldham lass. My family all live up there. Whereabouts in Oldham, Susan? You know, I do miss Oldham. I do miss Oldham. I will be honest, the last couple of times, and I made a comment in a video, last couple of times, I just thought, oh, but you know, just because now I'm not living there, I can see the change. The change is rapid. And what I'm talking about is, you know, the amount of buildings that are going down. And anyway, I'm not going to get into that rant tonight. Churchyards and cemeteries sounds like a vlog with a bit of mukbang. Churchyards. Lou's life definitely does. If I can collect anything Victorian, I will. Outdoors with Ken Hughes. Love this live. Are you ever serious? No, I hope not, Ken. Churchyards. Oh, yeah, I know what you're laughing at. Lou's life. If I pass Sarah, I'll pick you up and drive you for a change. All right, then. So you're going to drive all the way to Barnsley? You can do, by the way. I know you know where. I don't think you've been to my house yet, have you, Lou? You'll have to definitely come up. Churchyards and cemeteries. Lou's life. You'll be okay. It took me 4 times. Failing, then turning right. Unbelievable. Same junction. Failing to turn right. Unbelievable. Same junction. What do you think that was, Churchyard? Do you think you were just, like, stressed out because you were being tested? On my test? I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging, but I did quite well. I actually thought I'd cocked up my reverse park, and he made me do it again at the end. And I thought I'd lost like straight away, and he made me do it again at the end. And I thought, you know, they said don't give up, just keep going, and I did. And I actually passed with, I think it was like 2 or 3 minors. It was textbook. And he said to me, he went, you drove really well. He says, I made you go back and do that again to prove that you could do it. He went, because you didn't actually hit the curb. He said the curb had fallen down. So you was perfect, but you thought you'd hit it, so I made you do it again. I don't know. Maybe I did and he felt sorry for me. And I'd done all right and he decided to give it me. I don't know. But I did it again and yeah, so I've got my licence. Let's have a look. Ginger ale. And there's me thinking Sarah lives in Oldham. No, I am an Oldhamer. I only moved out just over 2.5 years ago. I do miss it, but I love my house in Barnsley. I absolutely love it. I love my neighbours. I love my neighbours in Oldham, by the way. I've got best of both worlds. I get to come to Oldham and I get to live in my house in Barnsley, so it's all good. Susan Parker, Leeds, Stamford Road, and Grinnikers and Waterhead. Oh, I love Grinnikers, you know. I used to live in Waterhead. I used to live above that. I'm sure Chris the Butcher used to work in that butcher's. Sure, Lou said that years ago. Near where pie shop is. It used to have a right famous name. Across the road from Shepherd's Boy. What's it called? School's there now, outside at shops. But I love Grinnikers Cemetery, and I love Grinnikers Road. There's all some beautiful history on there, beautiful buildings. And have you seen those terraced houses that have got those heads carved above them? If you know what, you'll know what I'm talking about. Gotta go now, talk soon. All right, Churchyards, thanks for coming on. Ginger Ale, Days of Horror is another good channel. Ooh, I'll have to have a look. Oh, excuse me. I'll have to have a look at that. Maisie Rio. What? Churchyards and cemeteries not pulled in the centre, I guess. Have I missed something? Not pulled in the centre, I guess. Are you talking about pulling a fella? Yes. All right, let's have a look here. Lose life. Yes, we could go for a wonder up your way. Right, fine, Lou. So as soon as you get your licence, get some fuel in that car and get yourself up there, definitely. Churchyard and cemeteries, they're cheated. I had 4 different instructors. Cheeky gets. You know, my cousin's daughter, she reckons she was duped out of her test. Apparently the woman was like, really, I don't know. I went there, but yeah. All right, Churchyard, see you soon, lovey. Lose life, you can take the girl out of Oldham, but you can't take Oldham out the girl. No, it's true that. I'm still rough. Actually, Oldham is out rough. We're just down to earth. That's what we are. We're down to earth. Chris, and yeah, he did. Yeah, I knew it. I thought so. Anyway, I've got half a butty left, everyone, but I'm all right for now. So, let me tell you what I've just done. So, I wasn't really hungry, but I knew, like, see, when I'm at home, I just eat when I get hungry. So, and like, usually I'll just have like some veg and some fish at night. You know, that's what I like to eat. But I'm at the airport, Anna, so like I can't just go and cook something, and I've got to be really careful about what I eat. I've got something to tell you as well, and it's really poignant. After I've told you this story, will somebody remind me in the messages to tell you the news around the drinking and the diet? You can remind me of that in about 10 minutes if I don't actually go on to it, please, because I've got to tell you something. How far from Cannold do I live? I can see it from my house. No, I can't. That's Wentworth. Cannold, probably about 4 miles. Just up. So if you carry on past Cannold, you get to end of a road with a roundabout. You go across the roundabout and turn right, and then you go up this road called Red Brick Road, and that takes you into Barnsley Central, and then you just come through about 4 miles. Anyway. So I've just been to Terminal 1 because I had to buy a butty. Well, I went into this restaurant across the way. It's a beautiful Turkish restaurant in the Holiday Inn. And I was going to be in there because, like, when I fancy something, when I eat out, or like when I have something like a takeaway, which is quite often actually, but I'll have like, I have Barnsley Kebab House, and they're a Turkish kebab house. So what I'll have is like chicken breast kebab, and it's like fresh salad, and it's like next to nothing on the point, so I can have it, you know, like it's healthy, you know, it's grilled breast with like fresh salad and a pita. So I thought, well, I'll go that Turkish and see. But when I went in, they've got chicken kebabs, but unfortunately it's chicken thigh, and that's like I have to point that. Anyway, it weren't worth it, and they wanted 17 quid. I thought, I'm not paying it. Beautiful. It's a restaurant, so you're going to pay, aren't you? And to be fair, I think them prices are quite reasonable, considering it's airport. But yeah, anyway, so I decided I was going to go walking, so I thought I'll walk to Terminal 1. So I set off, went across that sky bridge. I can see a plane coming in there. I can see planes landing. And before I tell you this story, let me show you our room. So this is this is the fabulous view, which I don't even know if you can see it, everyone, but it's just the road, basically. And then let me turn this, oh no, I'll just show you this way. And then this is the bed. So when you come in, you've got your door there. You've got your tea, coffee, your TV, your bed. I mean, it's really, really basic, but what else do you need? And then a nice bathroom. I think that's all right. And then there's like a decent shower cubicle, so, I got this toothbrush. It's like a Sonic, what they call them, Philips Sonic ones. And see my face in that light then. 20 quid off Amazon. It's just as good as one of them Philips. If you want to know what it is, I'll just go on there and type in electric toothbrush and it just comes up, one of the first things. It's absolutely brilliant. Anyway, I walked over to Terminal 1 and as I'm walking round, you know what I'm like, I'm always looking for stuff. And I see this sculpture and I looked at it and it's a body, but the wings are like an aeroplane, and then it's got like a twisted torso and it's got two big buttocks and then feet going out. It's very strange, very modern, like art type installation. Anyway, I looked at it and I went, all cock. And you know who it is? When we went to Southern Cemetery, there was a grave that we went to right at the beginning, and it was a beautiful white grave, and I can remember it now, and it's on the Southern Cemetery. It was a white grave, and it's massive, and it's got like a wheel on the front of it, which is a propeller. I think it's not a wheel, it's a propeller. It's got a propeller on the front of it, carved out of this white stone. I don't know if it's marble or whatever. And it's his grave. And it's him who's commemorated, and it was the first transatlantic flight. He did it with a mate. Roger Alcock, I think he was called. Anyway, I filmed that as well. Let's have a look here. Susan Parker. You would love the building in history in Newark. We have a castle and a river Trent cuts down the town in half. There is an incredible history here. Oh, it sounds absolutely fantastic. I bet, is it one of them places I could walk around and my eyes would be popping out my head, because everywhere you go, there's something beautiful to look at. Lou's life, we always stay the same no matter where we live. It's true that. Lou's life, airport, you do pay extra. Freaking hell, I know that, Lou. We sneaked in the VP lounge, you go. Never. Oh, you and Chris? I'll have to do a story time on it and tell the story. It's funny. Sir Atkin, how are you, sir? Have a fantastic holiday. Thanks, sirs. I'll be seeing your mum and Norma tomorrow. So yeah, I spoke to him before. Your mum's got her hair tied up. She absolutely sweltering. She looks really nice. And they were out on terrace. And yeah, so it's that 5-hour flight, says. But you know what I've done? I've downloaded a load of stuff onto my phone. And I'm just going to make sure I've got some on my iPad as well. And I reckon I've downloaded about 4 series of the Kardashians, and they're like 45 minutes. So I just watch them back to back. Time will go in no time. Lou, oh, looks nice, modern and clean, Sarah. Lou's life. Hey, Sarah, Kane. Ginger Alley, electric toothbrushes will ruin your teeth. They damage the enamel. Yes. What did it? I'll tell you why I got an electric toothbrush, because I was absolutely horrified the other night. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was plucking my eyebrows, in the mirror, and I've got like this. I ain't got it now, it's gone, by the way, but I had this, I've got this round mirror, like a Zoomer mirror. And for some reason, I must have looked at my teeth, and all underneath here, there was all plaque, like hard. And it was disgusting. I looked at it and I went, I'm going to do that. So I tried to scrape it off. It won't come off. And then I had to look at how you get rid of it. And I use mouthwash, and it said to use mouthwash, but I do use mouthwash. But I've been using this manual toothbrush for ages, and obviously it weren't effective in getting rid of this stuff. It was rock hard. Like, do they call it tartar? I don't know what the frig it was, but anyway, it's gone now. And I got that thing, and I just had it on it for ages. I thought, you're not staying on. And it's thingy. I'm frightened of it damaging my gums, Lose life. Sarah Kid, I bet Bodale will get it right. Sarah, are they shutting down the Royal? Sarah, they are shutting down the Royal Oak? Never. Why the frig are they doing that? Oldest pub in Oldham, that. Royal Oak at Rhodes, what's it called? Rhodes. What's it called, that area? That's why Rosebank. Yeah, surgery. I remember that. I can remember me, you, the memory I've got from that, right? And I don't know why I've got this memory, but it was me, you, and Tammy, and we were at Bogs. I think we were trying to pretend we were like growing up or something. It might have even been smoking. Don't know. We used to smoke back then, didn't we? Sarah saying hi to Luke. Dave, DH Trains. Hello from North Wales. Hiya, Dave. How you doing? I was on the trains today, Dave. 3 bleeding hours and a cancellation. Not a cancel. Yes, I did get a cancellation because in Huddersfield, the train from Huddersfield was supposed to come straight to airport, but it didn't because there was a problem with it. So I had to get out at Piccadilly and then get on another train to airport. But I got here for 3 o'clock, so it was all good. Chris and Luke sneaked into VIP. Don't know how you did that. Looked like well-to-do posh lady. Looked like a well-to-do posh lady who was a bit pissed. Begged them to let us stay. Did you actually get some drink out of it? And what did they say? Get out. They're expensive, them, you know. They're like 100 quid to go in. I think I've done it once. Susan Parker. Yes, some of the buildings go back to Tudor times. That's amazing, that, Susan. Really amazing. Anyway, everyone, going back to what I was saying before about, remember when I got hypnotised about, I think it was at the beginning of last year. Might have been towards the end of the year before, I don't know. But do you remember, I got hypnotised. And it hypnotised me to not drink alcohol. And one of the things that the woman said to me in the hypnotism is she said, you'll decide that you're not going to drink again. Anyway, when I came out, I didn't drink. I didn't drink for about, and I did eventually go back to drinking, but I didn't drink for about a good 4 or 5 weeks. And then one day, I got this tremendous urge to go to shop and buy a bottle of wine. I can remember which bottle of wine it was. I went to Aldi and I bought a bottle of the Barolo. Went home, sucked it, right back to square one, boozing again. Bottle of wine every night. And then 6 months ago, I just decided that I was going to stop drinking because I wanted to lose weight. Meanwhile, I'd been back to her, but that's when I thought it was still working. And I had one for weight loss, and she was talking about, like, you know, you'll choose to eat like good foods. You'll be mindful of what you're eating. You'll eat what you want to eat. You know, you won't think it, but you'll just be mindful. Anyway, come out the thing. Started drinking again, and the diet went out the window. Like nothing happened, and I just thought, oh, chalk it down to thing, you know. Anyway, and then about 6 months ago, I decided I was going to look right. This was months after I forgot about the hypnotism, but then I decided, no, I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to stop drinking. And I decided to do both at the same time. Well, I actually stopped drinking first. Then I decided I was going to start focusing on what I was eating. And a couple of things that really struck me about it. One of the things she said to me, because you know, if you've ever been hypnotised, one of the things they do is they, you know what they're saying to you. They can't make you do crazy stuff. And I remember she said, "Oh, you won't drink again." Hang on, what's going on here? No, we didn't. We just, yeah. Anyway, I'll finish the story. Point is, it's a boring story, so I'm going to just cut to the chase. Cut to the chase is, I think the hypnotism's actually kicked in, because now I say I don't drink and I won't drink again. And she said when she hypnotised me, "Do you want to drink again?" I went, "No." But then I did, but now I don't. I won't drink. And interestingly enough, Simon was with me the other day and he said, "Sarah, you want to try these chicken dipper type things, that these vegetarian ones that Simon had?" And I said, "Oh no, I don't eat stuff like that. Because I don't eat processed food now," right? And he went, "Oh, la-di-da." And I went, "No, it's not like that." I said, I can't eat processed food. Like, I just can't choose to eat it. And I can't, like, I don't know, unless it's like fresh, I won't eat it. And I think it's there's got to be the hypnotism. And Simon said, yeah, it probably is. But I just wanted to let you know, everyone, that, you know, even if you have something like that, if it doesn't work straight away, I think it works. It's got to work afterwards. And like my attitude to eating and drinking now has completely changed. It's just amazing. Right, I'll shut up now and have a look at these messages. God, have you seen my eyes look atrocious in here? Susan Parker, where I've done Susan. Oh, looks like we've got someone here from Russia, maybe. Hey girl, hello. Lou's live. No, we didn't. We just wanted to go on the balcony for a sec. Elizabeth's retracted a message. Lou's live. But you feel a lot better now, Sarah. You look amazing. No, I do feel a lot better. I do feel a lot better, definitely. You know, I was walking up the stairs yesterday. I was up and down, you know, like trying to get everything ready and that for when I was leaving. I had a big list of stuff and I'm going up and down. And I was running up and downstairs, like, you know, when you forget something, you go back up. A few months ago, I can remember going up those stairs and thinking, Jesus, I had to stop halfway up. Now, so much better. Elizabeth is sending messages in Italian, in Spanish. I'm sorry, Elizabeth, I don't speak Spanish. So I don't know what you're saying. Something about Espanol, Latino. I wish I knew what you were saying. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. So yeah. So we're seeing Old Clock statue. Tomorrow, I'm going to be taking off. It's going to be raining when we take off. I'm not bothered about that. And that's it. I feel like I've just like like I had loads to say and now I've got nothing to say. Elizabeth keeps sending messages and then retracting them. I don't know what that's about. Ginger Alley. Ginger Alley, do you speak Spanish? You know what Elizabeth just said there? Alguien aquí sabe hablar español latino? Don't know. Anyway, everyone, what time are we on now? It is. I've only been on half an hour, Anna, but I feel like I'm running out of steam, everybody. So just to let you know, there will be, hopefully, if you're interested in watching, I realise not everybody will be, but there will be some videos that I post. I don't know how good the editing's going to be because it's not the same. Well, my editing ain't that great anyway, is it? Let's face it, you know, not frigging, what's that famous director called? Spielberg. No, but like it's probably going to be a bit crappier than normal. And the camera's probably not going to be the greatest for these daily ones that I'm doing because I've only got my phone. I've got my camera, so I will be doing like filming. I'm going to go to this big mosque. I've never been in a mosque in my life and I really, really want to go to one. I got invited to Greengate in Oldham. I've been invited a couple of times and I do want to go. Last time they invited me, I couldn't do it on that day. Better editing than mine, Sarah. So anyway, in 2 weeks. Sorry, what are you talking about? Sorry, what are you talking about? In 2 weeks, what are you on about? Lou's life, I wish I could speak Spanish. I would love to live over there. Learn to speak Spanish. It's one of those though, I think. With languages, you can pick up like 1 or 2 words, but really to get with the language, you need to be living there. It's like my ex-husband, he didn't have any English and then he had to live here to learn it. Helder, my friend from Portugal, he sadly passed away now, but when he came to Manchester to do his degree or his PhD, he couldn't speak a word of English. Then he would not speak English. Loved it. He even changed his Facebook profile to say that he was from Manchester. Loved it. But he's passed away now. Anyway. Oh, you mean it's shutting down in 2 weeks, the Royal Oak? Right, Sarah. I think I've seen about the Royal Oak closing on Facebook page. I'll tell you what'll happen to that. I did a video on it, didn't I, at Royal Oak? I'll probably do. Should we do a trip to it? Go for a drink, and I'll see if we can do another video. Landlord let us go upstairs. Upstairs in that. We need to go to Royal Oak and speak to the landlord. Upstairs in that top, there's all beautiful old chairs and stuff from meetings that used to go on there like years and years and years ago. If you go back a bit Royal Oak video, you'll see it. I wonder if he's got any pictures I could get off him. No, old pictures. I don't know. Lou's life. I know bits. Connor's doing Spanish at school. Yeah, as a kid, you pick it up dead easy, don't you? Mind you, they made us do French and German when I was at school. Didn't like doing German. I didn't want to do it. I didn't like the language. And that's no shade to any Germans. I quite like the language now. At the time, I didn't like it. It was hard for me to do because that's what I mean by I didn't like it. It was hard because I didn't understand, and it's like French as well. It's like I didn't understand what they meant by masculine and feminine pronunciations. I couldn't get my head around it. Oh God, sorry. That's what I was going to say, Ginger Ella. They'll turn it into flats. I mean, to be honest with you, better that than I'm just trying to think who that murderer was. Years ago, it was a meeting place for this murderer. I'm trying to think who he was. He used to booze in there. He was a bit of a nutter. What was his name? I think he's passed away now. Oh, I'll have to try and remember. I'll mention it though if I do a video on it again. Jake, hey, I'm new to your channel. Nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. Lou's life's up for that. But yeah, Ginger Ella, they'll definitely get into flats. But as I was just going to say, rather that than knock it down, because I think it opened in 1830 or something ridiculous like that. In fact, it might even be earlier than that. Might be late 17s, that building. Very, very early 18s anyway. Jake, no. Well, I do have other socials, but I don't really bother with it. I'm not talking about murder, Mr. Obama. I'm talking about a pub in Oldham where a murderer went to meet his brother when he was on the run from the police, but I can't remember his name. It's not really relevant. So yeah. Anyway, I've got a dilemma tomorrow, and then I'm gonna tell you about my dilemma, and then I think I'm gonna fire off. But basically, I brought a load of stuff, liquids to go through. So I paid for a case to go in the cabin with me because they wanted 50 quid for one to go underneath, and I thought no. So I've got it in the cabin, and all my fluids I've kept under 100 ml. But there seems to be a suggestion now that they all need to fit in that one plastic bag. It's not going to happen. And I've got some perfume. I've got this perfume here. This is 100 ml. And it's that Ariana Grande. I don't know which one it is. It's the new one. Not Cloud. It's something else. Can't remember what it's called. But anyway, if you know which one it is, But that were like, weren't cheap. So if anything's coming through in the bag, it's definitely that. I might have to give my makeup up. But I spoke to this fella before when I walked into Terminal 1 and said, look, you know, I've got a couple of bits that are outside of that. Do you think I can have 2 bags? And he went, just ask the fella tomorrow. So fingers crossed they let me. Other than that, I'll be ditching all my makeup, which ain't good. But then my aunties are there and they've got plenty. So that's it, everybody. I think I'm going to call it quits because I'm going to get myself showered and get my nightie on and chill out and do what I need to do. And that's it, I think. And then, yeah, get to Egypt tomorrow. And I should hopefully get to the hotel for around about 9 o'clock their time. So that's 7 o'clock our time. And then we'll just see what's what. So there'll definitely be, might not be a video tomorrow, but there'll definitely be one thereafter. And yeah, that's it. Sorry, I'm going a bit delirious now. Right, I'm going to call it quits, everyone. Thanks very much for watching. There will be more videos. And when I get back, by the way, when I said the other day that I'd lost my mojo a little bit and I weren't really feeling any inspiration, but I definitely am now. I've got loads that I want to pick up on. So when I get back, I'll be nice and refreshed and we'll start firing some more videos out. But yeah, so hang on. Once you've checked in, you can buy something from shop and get a plastic bag. You've already got through then. Yeah, but you have to go through security, don't you, to get through? That's the point. But I know what you mean, Lou. To be fair, I've already worked it out. So if they're really strict and they won't let me, it's basically, listen, I put all my makeup in here. Right. So these are my fluids. I've got the Dove Skin So Soft for the mosquitoes, Nip and Fab Fake Tan, Asda Insect Repellent, that's 120ml though, so I'll probably get that taken off me, but we'll have a go. And then I've got Saint-Tropez Face Tan. So to be fair, I'll let the Nip and Fab go, and I'll use the Saint-Tropez on my body if it comes down to it. And then I've got foundations. That's nearly dead anyway, so if you don't, I can ditch that. And I've got another foundation. So to be fair, not a lot of it's liquids, but there's definitely, if you think about all these here, there's more than one of them bags in there. So I'm just going to try and see if they'll let me do it. And if they don't, just let them throw it. I'm not bothered. Don't matter. I'll replace it when I get in Egypt. There'll be plenty to have in there. So that's it, everybody. I think we'll do a live tomorrow night from the hotel. Just say a quick hello, let you know I got there, or how we got there in terms of times and stuff. And that's it. We'll see what happens tomorrow. So thanks very much. Everyone's coming in now. I've got 17 bloody viewers, and now I feel tight going. Oh, I got a minute. Let's have a look here. TJ, hey Sarah, hope you are keeping well. I am. I'm about to go away for a week. If you didn't get that from what I just bloody well did. And I need, you know what? I really need a break. I started getting a bit snappy and stuff. I'll stay on till 60 minutes because Tayyip's in there as well. Are you Tayyip? Yeah, I started getting really like snappy, and you don't need all that, Sarah, but put some of them in suitcase. The suitcase is coming in the cabin though. That's what I mean. It's not going under the hold. It's coming in the cabin with me. So it's like they won't let you do it, will they? That's the bloody pain in the ass. So I paid, I think it was 25 quid to take it in the cabin. Otherwise, all you could take were an handbag. So I've got my 15 kg case, the small one that you used to be able to get for now. That one is, I've had to pay 25 quid to get that on, something like that. I did it at the booking. And then I've got this bag, which is what my mum lent me, which is in the measurements as long as the handles are inside. So I can carry it on like that if they've got a problem. And in here, I've just got like books and I don't know. Anyway, I'm not bothered. If they want to throw it, let them bloody throw it. I think I'll be all right though. I don't think, you see, this is the ridiculousness of it all. If you fly out of London Airport, something on my screen. I thought it was on my face. It's not on screen. If you fly out of London Airport, I think it's London City. There's no restrictions. You can take whatever you want through. So I'm good, Sarah, says Tayyib. How long are you going on holiday for, Sarah? I'm going for a week. I'm going to Egypt, Tayyib. Never been to Egypt before. Probably wouldn't have chosen to go because if I were going, I'd probably want to go to like the pyramids and stuff. But the reason why I did go, I decided to go is because my aunties go quite regular and I had great visitations. Nice to see you. And my aunties go quite regular and they really like it. And I just thought they flew out last week, and I said I'll come out for last week, and then I'm travelling back with them. So might even see some graveyards, everybody. That'll be good, won't it? I'll definitely be stopping at those and having a look around them because those Islamic graveyards are something else. They really are. I won't be able to read them, obviously, but we can have a look how beautiful they are. And that's pretty much it. TJ, enjoy your break in Egypt. Yeah, thank you. It's just that flight. It's that 5 hours. But, you know, you take off. It's half an hour to go up in it. And then I think 4 hours and then half an hour to come down. So I just look at it that way. Look at you. I'd love to see the pyramids. No, I'm not going to pyramids. That's the point. That's what I mean. The pyramids is the ultimate grave, isn't it, really? But yeah, no, that's what we're saying. Like, you know, really, if I were going to Egypt, I'd want to go to the pyramids, but I won't be doing that. It's too far from Sham, you know, so I won't be doing that. I think one day though, I will go to Cairo definitely, and I'll, you know, I'll definitely look to do that because that is the ultimate grave, isn't it? The pyramids. Just to piss up then. Well, yes, under normal circumstances, but I stopped drinking months ago. You'll see what it is for me. What it's going to be for me is nice company. My aunties and my uncle are there, and no doubt they've met a few people. So it'll be nice company. It's going to be an opportunity for me to just chill out, an opportunity to just have a bit of a change in